Hi. What? There's nobody there. I waved, and he thinks there's someone there. Okay, let me get right to it. I have a bit of questions to answer. So, blah, 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 let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I choked myself. Let's see. Tammy T wants to know. Gosh, that's what I get for being a smartass. What would you do with 3 wishes? I have thought about this since I watched, what's that one with the writing on the rug and you rub the lamp? Yeah. I could only come up with one. My whole life, I could only come up with one. And that would be that you didn't have to die to go to heaven. That's it. See, these next couple questions are from Tammy T. That's what you get. You choked yourself, didn't you? Okay. Who taught me to drive? My dad did. Uh, we had. Shut up. We had the most beautiful 1966 Chevy Impala. It was metal flake cherry red. It was gorgeous, okay? Well, I hadn't learned to drive yet, so Dad took me. He says, okay, sis, come on, we're going to go drive. And I'm thinking, oh, good, I'm going to go drive in a parking lot. My dad decides to take me out on I-65, the interstate that surrounds Indianapolis, and he pulls over on the side of the interstate. And I said, Dad, what are you doing? And he goes, well, you're going to drive. I said, but I don't know how to drive. He said, well, either you're going to drive or you're going to kill us both. He said, all you got to do is keep in between those 2 lines there. And I said, oh, my God. I was a wreck. But I made one exit, and he said, okay, get off. And that was it. I knew how to drive. If I could play one instrument, what would it be? And it's got to be the drums, because I can kind of play the drums. I kind of have done it all my life. In fact, I knew a guy in high school that had a band, and he was the drummer in it. And he had a party one night, and I went down in the basement, and oh my God, there was his drums. They were beautiful. And I sat down in it, and I didn't think anyone could hear me, so I was just playing the drums. I think it was Inagata Devita is what I was playing. I don't remember, but I think that was it. And so Jerry says, who's playing my drums? And they had to send someone down. It's Kim. And I said, am I in trouble? And they said, no, we just wanted to know who was doing a great job on the drums. And I said, okay, thank you. Now get off. And then the other thing is with the drums, oh my God, we were in a photography company, and we were doing commercial photos of things, collector's items and stuff. What did they do but bring in, and only the older people will know this, the younger people, look him up, okay? Buddy Rich, okay? Used to be on the Carson show all the time. They brought his drums in. I almost died. I got to sit And I don't know where the picture is now, but I got to sit at his drums and kind of play around on. I was afraid to play him, regular, because I didn't want to, God forbid, punch a hole in Buddy Rich's drum set. Oh. But yeah, I got a picture of me sitting at his drums. Woo! If I could meet any star, who would it be? Baby. I not only have one, I have two. One is Mr. Tommy Lee Jones, okay? I would die if I met him. I mean, oh, come on. I mean, this is a man's man, okay? And then the other one, let's see. And I've had a thing for Tommy Lee Jones since Coal Miner's Daughter came out. Love him. The other one is Kurt Russell, baby. I fell in love with him when I was like 10 or 11, and I saw him in Follow Me Boys with Fred McMurray, and he was, the kid that no one understood, blah, blah, blah. I haven't been in love with him ever since, and when I saw Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell, I almost died. I almost met him once, but he wasn't in town with his wife. Well, Goldie Hawn was making a movie in the Keys, and we went down there, and she found out we had been waiting there for a long time to meet her, and we met her, and she hugged my son Tim, and she played hide and seek with him, and it was just a wonderful day. And her daughter, I can't think of her name right now, but she was trying to figure out where her daughter was that she would play with Tim. I think that's the best. What a day, what a day. My favorite band is ZZ Top. My favorite singer is Dean Martin. Dean Martin's got it together, man. Got it together. Something I never did, but I wish I'd had, is to actually go skinny dipping with the kids, my friends, into the Miramar pool. Okay, I wanted to so bad. I went with them, and I almost did it. What would they do would be to leave. There's a graveyard right across the street, and it was like a 4-lane highway. Okay, Washington Street, and they'd leave their clothes in the graveyard and run across the street bare ass naked, jump the fence, and play in the pool. And I was too much of a coward to do that, and I wish I had. I wish I had. Okay. The frugal gal. She's heard of campgrounds, so you must have a vehicle with gray water tank to stay in the campgrounds, or you must have a tent. I have run across these campgrounds, and this is why I have a tent in the back of my van. If they make me put up a tent, I'll put the tent up. It doesn't mean I have to sleep in it. So, let's see. KY Hilltop wants to know if I'd been to the tiny homes in Newport. Now, as far as I know, the incredible tiny homes in Newport, as far as I know, I don't think there's an actual community. I think it's a place where they build tiny homes. But I know where it is. I will go check on that, and I will let you know. Let's see. Sunshine 2019, do they have income-based housing? Yes, they do. I don't want it because they take 30% of your income, and that would leave me with a ridiculous amount of money to buy my food, gas. My idea of living out the rest of my days, 'cause I know my kids won't visit me. Okay, they got too much going on. I'd just soon visit them, whether they want me to or not. So, I don't particularly like the idea of giving somebody my money just to sit around and wait to die. That's my opinion. So, Judy, I'm gonna, this is gonna be bad. Judy Whittlesey. Judy Whittlesey. Veterans have mini home communities. Would I do it? And what area would I go to? I would love to see that. I would love to see one. And, I don't know what area I would live in, but I would love it. I would love it because I think that would give me the freedom to travel if I wanted to travel, and then be in a mini home when I'm not. That would be awesome. Okay, I know I have more questions. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I know. Sorry. Oh, come on. I know I have some here. Oh, here they are. Yay. Yay. Okay. I did those. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't write who this was from. I am so sorry. Where's my favorite place I've visited? I love every place I've visited, but I think the most interesting one was the Blue Hole in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Oh, that's awesome. Desert. All around you see desert. And then all of a sudden you come up on this town that has this 80-foot like lake. It's not very around. It's like probably the size of a McDonald's, okay? But you have all these boulders, and it's a spring-fed lake, okay, or pond, whatever you wanted. Divers go all around the world to dive in this place. It was awesome. If you ever get a chance to go there, go there. It's great. Let's see. Where was it that I was sitting by the river? That was in Newport, Tennessee. Okay. Pookie Clown. I love that. Instructions on beginning crochet, like making a scarf. Well, I will have to actually give you my my email address, and then we'll do the phone number thing, and maybe we can get on Zoom and I can show you how I do it. I don't know. I'm a horrible teacher, but we'll work something out. Okay? Viral. Viral. Favorite word. Fuck. Least favorite word. The C word. I can't even say it. Okay? She's going after this actor studio guy. So I'm getting the questions all the big stars get. What turns me on? I don't know what that question means. I don't know if it's like turning you on. If that's the point, it's English leather. Yeah. I love that scent. Oh, God. What turns me off? Someone doing an air hanky. Okay. What sound do I love? I love a baby's from the belly laugh. I mean, when they're just, it just does something to me. What sound do I hate? I hate the there's kind of a lot of things I hate. I hate kids that sass their parents the most. That'll get me. I just want to reach over and smack smack the crap right out of them. Okay. My favorite curse word. I think I did that wrong. My favorite word is shit, because shit can go in a range of meanings. Yeah, oh, I haven't been up to shit today, or that shit. Okay. My favorite curse word is fuck. Okay. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? And the first thing that comes to my mind is, oh shit, we have a problem. Linda Lindsay said, if there's a state I would like to visit, yeah, I would love to visit Alaska. Alaska, I just think I would love that. Favorite state so far, I don't really have a favorite state, but I have favorite places like the Blue Hole and that kind of stuff. A little thing. It's like me in a song, like Christopher Cross's Sailing. Okay, there's one little bling that makes my day. Oh, yeah, I'm all about bits and pieces, okay? All right. Have I had any ghost experiences in the van? Yes, the other day I did. I was watching, of all things, Supernatural with Mr. Cutie Pants in it, and I'm talking a short one. Oh, there's my brother. He's going to dinner and I can't come. Oh. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Where was I? Oh, a ghost thing. I was watching Supernatural, and all of a sudden, my phone went blank. And behind me, I'm sitting up against my curtains on the sliding door, right? And all of a sudden, I see this really, really bad face. And I think it's coming from the outside. And I slowly turned around and there wasn't anybody there. Okay? I turned back around to my phone. The face is there again. Now I looked, I thought, well, maybe it's a design in my curtains, my tie-dye curtains, that's making this ugly face. Ugly face, although I've never seen it before. Next time I looked in the mirror or in the phone, it was gone. Then I have my little bingo character up here, my little troll. I was in the back. And have you ever seen that guy that does the puppets? He's a famous Las Vegas guy, and the guy that has the ragtop skeleton. You know, I can't think of his name. Daggone it. Anyway, I saw that, an ugly version of that, looking at uh, my troll. Uh, that I couldn't explain it. Can't explain it at all. Uh, yeah. And when I went camping at the RTR the first time in 2018, I was sleeping in the van. It wasn't that cold at night. It was in January, but I mean, it got down in the 40s, okay? I had my van closed. Nothing was open, and I got this swish across my face of ice cold, it was ice cold just going across. I'm thinking, oh crap, oh crap. That's happened to me a couple times. And it's not just in the van. I've had that happen a couple of times in different houses. So go figure. Okay. Tina Marie, do I ever worry about tomorrow? Finances, vehicle, or health? I think about it, but I try not to dwell on it. Okay, I don't have. If I dwell on something, it will take over my conscience, and then I won't be able to get anything done. So I'm trying this new optimistic uh, outlook on life, and of course, let's face it. If I really got into trouble, I think my brother would help me out. Maybe, or he'd say, "Oh, sucks to be you." I don't worry about my health. I don't. Yeah, I'm concerned about the finances, but that may change in December. So, Katie Ninetails, how long was I married? I was married for a total of 37 years. Yeah. How long did I serve in the Navy? I was on my year, and I got pregnant. Well, back then, they had no use for waves that were pregnant. We were a waste of land billets in the first place. The guys didn't like us. So I took the opportunity to get out of my 4-year hitch and decided to make it a 4-year uh, reserve instead of a 2-year. So, it worked out, I think. Um, Navy stories. I really don't have a lot of stories. It was basically, I was just a like a secretary in the legal department in Norfolk, Virginia. You know, a lot of exciting. I did get to go in the men's bathroom, though, to fill up the coffee pot with water. It was the only sink that would allow that big thing to be put in. Yeah, I was stationed in Norfolk. They wanted to send me into Panama Canal, but at that time I had Jenny, and I said, hell no, I'm not going there. I would have been one of the first 4 women over there. They didn't have screens on windows. They didn't have a lot. I've heard of guys walking back to the base at night and big spiders dropping out of the trees that would cover their chest. I said, no, thank you. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, plain vanilla grandma. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Do I regret pulling my teeth? Not one little bit. Not one little bit. No. What was the cost? The cost was $4,500. Okay. I paid a lot in cash, and then I have a care credit card that I put it on that. So, Yeah, almost 5,000. Almost 5,000. And no, the VA did not help me. And the Medicaid didn't help either. Bastard. uh, okay, what was it called? What will I do if the van wears out? I have a plan, but that is going to have to wait until after the 15th of December to find out. Have I ever crocheted a dog halter? No, I haven't. I thought about it, but I just didn't know whether it would hold. I mean, Sammy could almost bust anything I make crocheted. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I would crochet it with to get it to, be real sturdy. Where am I going to in the winter? I'm heading south. I am heading to the beaches in Texas, and hopefully I will meet up with some friends. Adventure. Yes, I have lost weight during the denture adventure. Total, I've probably lost close to 30 pounds so far, and I keep going. I think I've lost more because my skirt that I'm wearing right now keeps falling down. So, yay! Okay. Let's see. Heather Bouchard wants to know how me and Sammy met. I was living in a campground, and the people on across the road inside the campground, their dog had puppies, and I went over and I saw this little white thing about that big. Oh my God! Just prancing, prance. And I thought, oh my God, I gotta have this dog. And I picked him up and he fell asleep in my hands. And I said, yep, that'll do it. If he feels comfortable with me enough to fall asleep in my hand, that's the dog for me. So we haven't been apart since. That's been about 8 years. And how he got his name is my kids wanted me to pick out a name in a horror film. They're into horror. So they said, Mom, pick something out in horror. And the only thing I can think of is Sammy Terry. In Indianapolis, we had a Friday night nightmare theater, and the host was a guy, Sammy Terry, and he came out. They had, all kind of handmade gadgets, and he had a spider that would come down. I think he called him Igor. I'm not sure. I don't remember that. But that's what I named Sammy after. His name is Sammy Terry Kimberlin. So, oh gosh. Mara Bear wants to know if my favorite childhood memory. And I know this is going to sound like a cop-out, but I've had a lot of good memories being a kid, and that's why I started writing stories from Nana Kay. It's all about my childhood, and maybe I'll tell you one tomorrow. I got to pick something up first before I make this, but 29 minutes. Sorry. But I can't just pick out one. I can't pick out just one good memory. I'll tell you the worst. Yeah, never mind. You're dying, aren't you? My worst childhood memory was when my little brother was born. My life turned to shit after that. So we don't talk about that. So anyway, that's a question and answer. Oh, what am I planning on doing next year? I don't have a clue. I don't know. I'm winging it. I'm winging it. So so anyway, that's it. I hope you guys had fun. So take it easy and take the long way home. Whoop, whoop.